My name is Brandon Maydew. I'm 33 years old. I'm married to an amazing woman, Tara. I have 3 little girls, Mary, Julie, and Laura. I've been coming to Christ Community Church for 2.5 years.
Brandon and I met through his brother-in-law. He basically said, hey, I have a family member up in Wisconsin. You guys should meet. And 4 months later, he flew down and took me out on a date. And then we were engaged 3 months after that and married in October of 2010.
So I was raised in a Christian family. I actually accepted Christ in my life when I was 8 years old, so probably about 3rd grade. I was always very, I guess, a good kid growing up. I didn't want to disappoint my parents. I didn't want to, go against what they say. So I graduated pharmacy school in 2009. Took a job with a big chain pharmacy. Things were good. One day I was at work. It was a particularly bad day at the moment, getting yelled at, and I also had some leg pain because I was training for a half marathon. And for whatever reason, can't explain it, I decided it'd be okay to take some pain pills from a stockpile at work. Once I took that first pill from work, it was so much easier the next time to justify it again, and justify it again, and again, and again. I tried to quit on my own, obviously, 1,000 times. What I did is I made these note cards up, and what these note cards, they had what would happen if I kept stealing from work and using drugs. And I would just sit there in the parking lot and just read through those and just try to get those suckers to stick. And then I'd walk in the door and go straight to the pharmacy and take some more. I was a manager of a pharmacy. I had a nice house. From the outside, I think it looked like I had it all put together. November 11th, 2013, I worked the morning shifts, like 8 to 5, and my relief pharmacist came in an hour early, and he says that the store manager wants to see you in her office. And at that moment, I knew what was going on. And they asked me if I had anything I wanted to tell them, and I just spilled my guts.
What he said to me on the phone was, I admitted to stealing drugs from the store and I'm under arrest. I was just hurt because I should know, because I'm his wife. And he would tell me.
When everything went down and everyone knew, my parents knew, Board of Pharmacy knew, cops knew, my wife knew. I was just, it was a big relief for me.
I felt like it was hard when it happens, because the first thing you want to do is kind of say, woe is me, like what, why is this happening to me? I didn't do anything wrong. And that's kind of how I felt. Like Brandon felt great. He's like, wow, this is so nice. My family finally knows my secret. For me, it was the opposite. It was this huge burden onto me all of a sudden in one day. And I was like crying one night in my bathroom on the floor, and I just felt God come over me, and he said, this is how I felt. This is how I felt. I didn't do anything wrong, And I instantly felt so sorry, like that's what our sin does. And that's how Jesus felt when he was walking to the cross,
So when I got to treatment, and they had a Christian pastor on staff, basically said, you need to find God again. So I took my lawn chair, took my Bible, and I just quieted myself and listened, At that moment, God met me. And basically what he said to me was, if you turn your life over to me again, every part of your life, we'll get through this. And he said, I just want you back. It is Jesus Christ that is keeping me sober. You know, he's the one that's gave me hope. He's the one that gave me strength. And he's the one that got me past my addiction.
It doesn't matter what you're going through. Like, it doesn't matter what you have, what secrets you have, or what struggles you have. Just like God met Brandon, Jesus wants to meet you, and he wants to give you hope, and he wants to make it better, and he wants to heal you, and he wants you.